guys. I wanted to share a little project I just finished with you in an effort to organize all of my crafty items, my glitter and my glue sticks and scissors and paper punches that are kind of scattered throughout the house right now. I picked up this little cubby desktop organizer thing from Ikea. It was raw wood, and I knew that it would be a fun piece to customize and make work for me. So I'm going to use it here in my craft art studio space, and I'll show you some pictures of it on my desktop when I get it all set up. But wanted to walk you through the steps of how I created this look using Artisan Enhancements Pearl Plaster, a couple stencils, and Bio-Savvy stains. It really was very easy to do, and it was a lot of fun. So I hope you'll follow along, and if you get a chance to pick up an organizer for yourself from Ikea and customize it to make it your own, I would love to see it. So shoot me an email, and if you have any questions, you can also leave me a comment on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. So I'd love to hear from you, and thanks for joining me. So I'm using my color shaper tool to push the pearl plaster across the top of the stencil. The stencil is the Petal Scallop stencil from Artisan Enhancements. Such a pretty design. I'll definitely be using this one again. And you can see I'm just brushing it across the stencil. This tool is really the key though for getting a good, clean, crisp raised stencil relief. And I'm not being too precise. In fact, I didn't even tape the stencil down, which probably would have been a good idea. But I get excited and I just like to go for it. So doing my best, and I'll fix any mistakes later. Not too worried about getting it too smooth because I can come back and sand this once it's dry. Just want to cover the whole drawer front, and then I'm going to use my fingers to wipe off any excess, and that drawer's done. So I'm working on the center two drawers here, and as you can see, I've just pushed them together and laid my stencil on top of them both, and I'm just going to work across the whole surface. I'm using the Artisan Enhancements Dotted Pearl stencil this time, and probably taping the two drawers together might have been a good idea, but it worked out okay. So I'm just again using my color shaper to push the pearl plaster across the surface, not worrying too much about getting it super smooth, but I just want to get good even coverage. And I will, like I said before, come back and do a light sanding to smooth out any rough spot. Here's one of my top drawers all finished, and the pearl plaster has dried, and I've lightly sanded out any of the rough spots. Now I'm applying Bio-Savvy Stain and Roasted Pecan with my large round Artisan Enhancements brush. And you can see it's very easy to apply. There's no odor, and it's very forgiving. They say you don't have to wipe it back, and there have been times when I haven't needed to, but most of the time I think I'm just a little heavy-handed and I load up my brush a little too much. So I go ahead and use a dry shop towel to wipe the stain back. For the center drawers, as well as the whole exterior of the desktop organizer, I've chosen the dark walnut stain from Bio-Savvy Stains, and I think this is my favorite color. And you can see it's just so easy to apply. I feel like you don't even need a tutorial for this. It's easier than painting. And I'm using my large round brush again because it was handy and it's easy to use too. So I'm just brushing it on,
And as I said before, you're not supposed to have to wipe the stain back, and I probably don't need to, but I like to, so that's what I do. And I probably use too much stain, and I probably waste it when I wipe it back, but anyways, you'll get a feel for it. It's just really nice to use, and it doesn't stain your hands and it doesn't stain your brush bristles. It washes out of everything really nicely, and you really don't even have to seal it, but you can. So here I've brushed it on, and I'm just going to grab a shop towel and wipe it back, and this drawer is done. It's actually not necessary to seal the BioSavvy stains. It's a durable surface on its own, but if you'd like to add additional protection to your piece, I definitely recommend Artisan Enhancements Clear Top Coat Sealer, and I have a video all about proper application of the sealer, so definitely check that one out on my YouTube channel if you're interested. This is the fun part, getting to see it all come together. You can see I've used the dark walnut stain on the exterior of the organizer and also on the center drawers. And then I used the roasted pecan stain on the top 3 drawers and the ebony stain on the bottom drawer. And I really love how it all came together. It was easy to do. I haven't completed the inside. I probably won't. If I were to sell this piece, I think I would definitely stain the insides of the drawers, but for me, this is good. It is done. Thanks again for stopping by and checking out my IKEA hack desktop organizer tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you get a chance to give some of these great products a try.